What's up, pirates? It's your homeboy GM with One Piece chapter 925. Wow, what an epic chapter. But before I get into it, let me just remind you that it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases because a lot of people put the hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. And also, please encourage my manga project called Heart of Wildfire. The link is down below. Check it out. You can share it with your friends, donate if you can. We're trying to amass funds to produce the first chapter. All help is welcome. Thank you in advance. Okay, now this chapter was a mind-blowing fiesta of information and first-time appearances since the beginning of the journey to the new world. My God, Black fucking Beard, BlackBeard, the man worth 2.247 billion berries. Now that is a bounty. But I have to say, I thought it would have been a little bit higher. Luffy is right now is at 1.5 billion. He's like the unofficial fifth emperor. You know, it's not that far. I mean, I know that Luffy still has a long way to go, but I expected BlackBeard to have a bounty that is a little bit higher. But I'm pretty sure that the actions that he done to get this title are probably, those actions, if they were all known, his bounty would have been much higher than that. But nevertheless, this bounty is colossal. First thing first, Gecko Moria is alive. We knew that from, we saw that coming. Perona is glad that he's alive, and Mihawk just doesn't give a shit. But the thing that is very interesting about the first page of the chapter, we see Mihawk having the idea of leaving the island because things are really moving outside, and no, I mean it's not gonna be a surprise to have Mihawk included in these big events. One thing that I am wondering is what side he'll take. He is a Shishibukai, so he works for the government. But let's be honest, there is no Shishibukai that is faithfully loyal to the government. I mean, the deal is just give us a piece of a percentage of the pillage that you do to other pirates and the money and all that, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's the deal. So what Mihawk has in mind, I have no idea, but it's gonna be epic, that's for sure. Like, it's gonna be game changer, that's for sure. Because right now, the big heavyweights of the world are starting to move, and Mihawk is one of them. And sooner or later, he's gonna get into the field. But what role will he do? To be continued. Honeycomb Island, that has become an island for pirates. It's a paradise for pirates, at least. We discovered that the fourth captain of Blackbeard's crew is living there as king, Commander Pizarro. And okay, in this part, we see Gecko Moria raising hell. He wants to know where is Absalom, and we discovered something very interesting about this part, because Shiryu attacked Gecko Moria, and we saw Absalom, with girls around him, but turns out it was somebody else. It was Lady Devon from Blackbeard's crew, and Shinryu, almost sliced Gecko Moria in half, and he has gained the power that Absalom used to have. It's official. BlackBeard can not only steal their powers, but he can transfer them to other people as well, which makes him the most dangerous pirate in the game right now. There is no limit that he can't do. Because honestly, the way I see it, I don't know how the hell Luffy will be able to beat someone like that. I am actually seeing in the future BlackBeard stealing Luffy's Gomu Gomu fruits, Gomu Gomu ability. Like, I feel that this is gonna happen, because we know that Oda, when it comes to the battles that the Strides are going through, he never make things easy for them, and that's what I love about that. those battles, once they have achieved victory, it's because they have went through hell and back to gain that victory. So I am pretty sure that BlackBeard sooner or later will steal the ability that Luffy has. But Lady Devon, she has the dog fruit, the Kitsune type, and I got a feeling that this ability is one of the mythical type because again, Kitsune, who is a legendary creature in Japanese mythology, and Kitsune, those nine-tailed foxes, had the ability, among their powers, they had the ability to shapeshift. So with that said, shape-shifting into Absalom. Speaking of the guy, he is dead. Like, it's official that they told that, they actually told Sugeko Moria, like, we still got his corpse somewhere lying around. If you want it, you can take it. After all, you love corpse. From the mouth of BlackBeard, we learn that at the fourth day of the Reverie, hell has broken loose. Revolutionary leaders, to save Kuma, they went to war against two admirals of the Marine, Fujitora, and the second one is, hold on, I put his name somewhere in my notes, Ryoku Gyu. So right now, Marijois must be one hell of a chaotic battlefield. What I'm expecting from this part, slaves running free. Like, some of them has managed to escape, at least. I hope so. And chaos, like huge chaos. For the kings and queens that are right here, right now, I'm wondering what's gonna happen, like how this is gonna play out for them. Because some of them are gonna want, because I know that some of them have hidden agendas, and they don't exactly trust the world government at 100%. I mean, Neptune, Alabasta, and everybody who had a positive bond with the Straw Hats. If some of those Straw Hats political allies manage to discover that Sabo is Luffy's big brother, and I think that this information is already worldwide known by the time as we speak, you know, I'm not gonna say that those allies will jump into the battle to free the slaves and all that. After all, they are political leaders. They cannot act as they please because they have a figure to hold. But in the shadows, they could do something else. So this is another to be continued thing because now that Wano Part 2 has started much sooner than I thought, we're not gonna get any big news from the Reverie. I think that we're gonna get some, but perhaps at the end of Wano. As BlackBeard has said, this is now a fight for the throne. Okay, yeah, wrong series. Sorry. We go back to Wano. Inohashi versus Ashura Boy. Boy Ashura, sorry. Ashura is not happy. The guy was known to be a brigand before Oden took over Wano. And this guy, he had a profound respect towards Oden. Like, he respected the holy hell out of this guy. But after he died and his family, well, some of his family members and retainers escaped the downfall of the Kuzuki clan, I mean, when they were sent to the future 20 years later, I'm not gonna say he held a grudge, but, he felt abandoned. And for him, it's like that those 20 years, that's a blank that you can never pay back. You left us, you abandoned us, as he said. So I know that Kinemon will be able to convince Boy Ashura in some way, but in terms when it comes to samurais, honor is sacred. If you break that, look, you might as well say game over. I'm never gonna get that trust and loyalty ever again. But hopefully, I think that they're gonna be able to patch things up because the battle coming against Kaido, everybody is gonna be needed. Otama is okay, and Raizu, the ninja, will be able to help Luffy escape. When that's gonna happen, I am pretty sure that Kid will be able to escape as well. And we see at the end of the chapter 2 new characters, Lieutenant to Kaido, Fire the King, and Queen the Plague. Fire the King, I love his design. He looks badass. Seriously, Jack looks like a bitch next to these two. Like, those characters look monumental, like monumentally powerful. All right, I love Queen the Plague. That character has the original design, but yeah, seriously, Fire the King, he looks awesome. So, anyways, the chapter ends there. Great chapter, amazing. Look, information after information, mind-blowing statements. Look, what can I say? Wow. So tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe, share this video. Much appreciated. And Pirates, I'll catch you guys next week. In the meantime, please do me a favor. For your homeboy, take care of yourselves. See ya!